Marriage is between two people. You can't divorce me if I don't agree to this.
Who says she can't? My daughter can go anywhere she wants and do whatever she wants. No one can stop her.
Wendy! Remember this. I won't always forgive your stubbornness.
Shut your mouth. We have always pampered the heiress of the Jensens. Yet she's shedding tears for you. Instead of cherishing her, you're threatening her.
Heiress? The Jensens? Who are you people?
I'm Wendy's father, the chairman of Perlia Group.
The company in Gendelberg?
That's right. He is the chairman of Perlia Group, the richest man in Gendelberg. You don't deserve Wendy. From the beginning, I knew you weren't a good match for her. You are a poor man without parents, even if you're smart and successful. You don't know how to love your family.
But Wendy loved you. She willingly left home and bet with us that you'd love her forever. For 5 years, our precious daughter has suffered by your side. But you treated her terribly.
Wendy,
Don't say her name. You don't deserve it.
is that why you lied to me? Is that why you said you couldn't see your parents like me?
Yeah. I made a bet with them. I bet that you'd be successful and loyal to me over these 5 years. By the way, today is the last day of our bet. I was so close to winning the bet.
On our wedding anniversary, my husband brought his assistant home because she had issues with her terrible landlord.
Jerry and I already ate. I'll rest in the second bedroom.
I'll take her upstairs.
To make sure his assistant was comfortable, he forced me and my 8-month-old son to sleep on the couch. His so-called assistant even secretly fed my son some wine while I was asleep.
Tina, are you insane? My son is 8-month-old. How dare you feed him wine?
What's going on here?
I just feel sorry for Wendy. She has to get up several times a night to take care of the baby. She's in her 20s, but she looks older than my mom. I heard white wine could help people sleep better, so I wanted to feed the baby some. I didn't expect Wendy to be so upset. I didn't do it on purpose.
Tina was doing it for you. Instead of being grateful, you're yelling at her.
She fed our son liquor. Yet you're scolding me for yelling?
He's a boy. He'll eventually drink liquor when he grows up. Don't be unreasonable.
I'll take him to the hospital. If anything happens to him, I won't show her mercy.
Hang on. Apologize to Tina first. Otherwise, I'll freeze your card.
Jerry Hale, we are husband and wife. Are you really threatening me with our son's medical bills?
Apologize.
我信以为真，一句句刻在我心头，换来了忘不掉的痛。曾经你说那的风，那云朵都不及你的心。
Dad, Mom, I admit defeat. I'll go home and inherit the family business. Dad, Mom, I admit defeat. I'll go home and inherit the family business.
Wendy, are you sure?
Yeah.
Why are you agreeing all of a sudden? Have you been wronged?
I knew from the start that broke loser didn't deserve you. But you insisted that he loved you. You said he had potential. You hid your identity to marry him. You bet that we had to accept him if he stayed loyal to you over these 5 years. People are always what they seem. Look at where that brought you.
Enough. Leave her alone. It's a good thing that Jerry failed our test. Our daughter is still young. It's not too late for her to come back.
Wendy, when will you come home? I'll pick you up.
Next month. 1 month. It's enough for me to divorce Jerry. Miss, help me take care of my son. I'm getting some bottles and diapers from home.
No problem.
Wendy, did you wake Tina up? She couldn't sleep well last night because you lost your temper. Tina isn't a mom. She wouldn't know that babies can't drink liquor. Please just drop the issue. Don't give her attitude anymore.
Don't worry. I won't do it anymore.
Wendy, I know how you feel. You're just sensitive and weak because you've been a housewife for the past 2 years. Don't worry. You'll get better.
He still hasn't noticed I came home alone. He probably hasn't noticed that. He has developed feelings for Tina. Besides, this isn't the first time he has brought Tina home.
Wendy.
Wendy, I'm so sorry for disturbing you, but I'm drunk, so I'll stay here tonight.
Honey, why don't you bring her to a hotel?
It's dangerous for a woman like her to be alone. Since when did you become so petty? All right. I'll take her upstairs. Come on.
In the past, I swallowed my pride just to hold things together. But now, I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want this man anymore. Where's the milk powder? I bought this milk powder overseas, and it only drinks this type of milk. Where's the milk powder? Why is Annie's milk powder gone?
Wendy, I'm sorry. Today's my grandma's death anniversary. When I saw the powder, I thought of her ashes. So I threw it all away.
Who let you do that? Tina, do you really like to take what's mine? You won't even let my baby off the hook.
Wendy, calm down. I'll just pay you back.
It's just milk powder. You don't have to.
Don't you know Andy will vomit if he drinks other types of milk?
Andy is a boy. He can't be as petty as a girl. You spoil him too much.
Come on, me. Snap out of it. I know that my son and I aren't as important to him as Tina. I shouldn't humiliate myself anymore. Look after the baby for me, please. I'll get the milk ready.
Okay.
What are you doing here?
Since your family is here, I'll be leaving. Let me know if you need anything.
What are you doing here? Aren't you worried about Tina at home alone?
I'm worried about you two here. I'm worried about you two here. Don't worry. I really just think of Tina as my sister, like the one who died young. Can you please not antagonize her? For my sake?
Your sister who died young. That's just wishful thinking. Tina doesn't feel the same. Andy is 8 months old. You didn't take care of him before. You don't have to do it now.
Hello?
Hello? Are you Miss Sutton's family? She got into a car accident, but she won't go to the hospital. She wants you to take her there.
Hello, Jerry. I'm sorry. Since Wendy was so angry, I wanted to apologize to her at the hospital. I wanted to take care of Andy. I never thought this would happen. I got hit by a car just after leaving your place.
Where are you? Hello?
Tina, I can't believe you asked me to hurt your legs just to steal someone's man. You're so cruel to yourself.
Hang on. How could you be so cruel? Tina got hurt because of you. Why are you being so indifferent?
Me, cruel?
Come on, we're going to see her.
No, let go of me. Let me go.
Are you insane? Tina got hurt because of you.
She knew you had a family, but she still tried to be with you. She didn't do this for me. Don't deceive herself. She isn't doing anything for me. She's doing this for you.
Fine. Since you mind so much, we'll see her together. I'll explain things to her.
Let go of me, Jerry. Her well-being is none of my concern. I don't want to know how close you are. Let go, Jerry. I'm going to take care of Andy.
I'll have a nurse take care of him. You can't see Andy until you see Tina.
How dare you threaten me with Andy?
You're at fault here. It's your responsibility to see Tina and settle things.
Fine. I'll see her.
Get in the car.
No need. I'll go alone. It's faster. I will stay in the days to come.
Is it just me? Or has she changed?
I knew Jerry wouldn't compromise for my sake. I didn't want to put my son at risk. So I searched every street I could find. When I was tired and weary, my phone finally rang.
Tina wants your homemade stew. Make some. And apologize to her. She can also explain herself to you.
Jerry, you've been looking after me for hours. You should head home and rest.
No. You're really hurt. I'm worried about you.
I got it. I'll go home. It's time for me to take everything important from there. That accursed home doesn't deserve my presence.
This won't do. Seeing how strong Wendy is, she must have been wronged. If she's calling us, why don't we go over there?
All right. Someone will book our tickets. We will take Wendy home.
Hey, Wendy, welcome home. Jerry, you shouldn't take care of me. I'm afraid Wendy will be upset at you again.
If you were really afraid of that, you wouldn't show up in my home. Stay in my son's room. Or even drink the water my husband poured for you.
Quit being aggressive. Tina has talked to me. She won't live in our home anymore.
You don't have to explain. You can do whatever you want. I don't care.
For some reason, her indifference makes me uneasy. She's just a housewife who's dependent on me, but it seems that she's given up on me and the family she built.
Jerry, does Wendy always treat you this way? You work so hard to give her such a good life. How can she not be satisfied? If it weren't for you, she would be living a tough life right now.
Why are you packing your clothes? Are you fighting with me over such a trivial issue? Wendy, you're not the queen of the world, so don't act like one.
Like these diamonds that I wear.
Why are you taking your ID card and passport? Why are you taking your ID card and passport?
Wendy, how can you be so stubborn? Don't you understand that Jerry works hard to support you?
How could I be so stupid? Why am I packing my things? I have no need to take anything from here.
I left the card you gave me in the drawer. Andy and I don't need your support anymore.
What do you mean by that? Are you threatening me?
Wendy, you don't have a job and you don't know anything. You're only living well because of Jerry's money. Where are you gonna go? You still have to use Jerry's card to rent a room. You still have to wear the clothes he bought you.
During our 5 years together, I was working until Andy was born. I don't live off his support. After Andy was born, he convinced me to quit my job and take care of Andy at home. I didn't ask him to support me.
Miss Jensen, I'm here to take you home.
This guy's calling you Miss Jensen? He even says he wants to take you home.
Give me my phone.
Why are you afraid of me seeing this if you haven't done anything wrong? Who's this man? You're not fooling around with someone behind Jerry's back, are you? I'm sorry, Wendy. Did I say something wrong?
Wendy, where are you going? Where are you going?
You didn't care when I brought Andy to the hospital. You didn't care when I was out searching for Tina all day. Don't you think it's too late to ask that?
Are you getting back at me? Who the hell is that guy?
Jerry, I don't think she can answer that question. Why don't you unlock her phone and see her chat history with the man?
Shut the hell up! Wendy, I'm asking one last time. Who the hell is that guy? Where the hell are you going?
My butler is taking me home. Jerry Hill. We're over.
Your butler? Wendy, do you really think you're some heiress because Jerry supported you? Only wealthy families can afford a butler. Only wealthy families can afford a butler. Wendy, is it really so hard to tell us who the guy is? You actually made up such a story to deceive Jerry.
Wendy, have you ever been honest with me?
Dad, Mom, just give me more time. We said we'd keep Jerry in the dark for 5 years. It's not time yet.
You started a business and suffered with him for 3 years. We're just worried about you.
I trust Jerry. I won't live a life of poverty. If his business doesn't take off 5 years later, I'll leave him like you said. All right?
She isn't an orphan. She's been lying to me. Our relationship and marriage were just some bet to her. She just wanted to get a successful husband. Wendy Jensen, you liar. I can't believe anything you say.
Wendy, aren't you afraid of breaking Jerry's heart for hooking up with other men?
Since you're so concerned about him, you can have him instead.
Why isn't she explaining herself? She doesn't seem to care. No way. Wendy wouldn't be so indifferent. I know. You haven't had enough rest since last night. That's why you're saying such nonsense. I won't hold it against you. I'll give you some time to rest. You can talk to me when you figure things out.
Jerry, why aren't you pressing her on the issue?
You haven't had enough rest since last night. That's why you're saying such nonsense. I won't hold it against you. I'll give you some time to rest. You can talk to me when you figure things out.
Jerry, why aren't you pressing her on the issue? If you're tolerating such actions, she may do even more outrageous things.
Enjoy your conversation. I have to go.
I made you a promise in the hospital this morning. I won't go back on my word. I'm not a liar like you.
Jerry, what did you promise her?
Your leg is hurt, but no one will take care of you if you stay here. I rented an apartment near the company. Also, I've hired a nurse for you.
But
The nurse is here. You should go. Your leg is hurt, but no one will take care of you if you stay here. I rented an apartment near the company. Also, I've hired a nurse for you.
But
The nurse is here. You should go.
Mr. Hale, don't worry. I'll take good care of Miss Sutton.
Jerry treats me so well. Why can't he let go of her? Wendy, just you wait.
The outsider's gone now. You can tell me who that man is.
I'm surprised you know Tina is an outsider.
Tina has always been a sister to me. There is nothing between us. You can't be so petty to the point of finding a man to take revenge on me. Wendy, my patience has its limits. I've sent Tina away. When will you stop causing trouble? Wendy, my patience has its limits. I've sent Tina away. When will you stop causing trouble?
You think I was just causing trouble?
If you don't want to see Andy again, you can leave now.
You're threatening me?
I'll keep these for you for now. Even if you don't tell me who that man is, I can find out myself. Get some rest.
Miss Jensen, no matter what happens, don't be afraid. We'll be there tomorrow. Mr. and Mrs. Jensen are very worried about you. They're afraid you'll be wronged. They're afraid you'll regret it.
I won't ever regret this divorce.
Wendy, you liar. My patience has its limits. When will you stop causing trouble? Come with me.
What are you doing? Let go of me!
Tina fell from the stairs, and she's bleeding heavily. You have the same blood type as her. We're going to save her.
I can donate my blood to Tina, but you have to do something for me.
Okay.
I want you to make an oath. Swear that you won't break your promise. Otherwise, you'll live your life in solitude and regret. Otherwise, you'll live your life in solitude and regret.
Fine. I swear. I'll keep the promise I made to you. Otherwise, I'll live my life in solitude and regret.
He'd really do anything for Tina, wouldn't he? That's good. When a divorce agreement is ready, I'll take Andy away and cut ties with them. Forever.
How did it go? Did you get more blood?
I've asked another hospital, but they don't have the blood ready.
Doctor, my wife and Tina have the same blood type. Take her blood.
Did you not get enough rest? You look very weak. Are you really volunteering to give your blood?
Yeah, I am.
Wendy! 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 Doctor! 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 Doctor, why are her hands so cold? She just gave some of her blood. How did this happen?
Her body was already weak. She couldn't handle having her blood drawn. She needs rest.
Okay. Did you know? Tina isn't the only person who resembles my late sister. Back then, you also resembled her.
Look, Jerry Hale is there. He's not only handsome, but he's also kind. Unfortunately, he's an orphan.
He has to work and study at the same time. He's very distant. He doesn't care about anyone.
In that case, he must be single. Come on, let's buy some food. After a few more visits, he'll warm up to us. Let's go. Jerry, I want this, this, and this.
Miss, what do you want?
Some meat. I want this.
Wendy, you're too thin. You need to eat more. Please don't leave.
Give me a reason not to.
Do it for my sake. How about it?
What? You want to get married? And with that poor upstart brat no less? I don't approve of this.
All right, calm down. Be careful of your blood pressure.
Dad. He's capable. He won't always be poor. Let's make a bet. If he becomes successful in 5 years, you will accept him. How about it? Have a drink?
Goodness. If he doesn't make your life better in the next 5 years, come back home. Your mom and I will support you.
But Wendy, we've doted on you since you were little. Even if you help him start a successful business, you'll still suffer.
Dad, Mom, don't worry. I will be happy.
But Wendy, the one thing that always changes is a man's sincerity.
Dad, Mom, I admit defeat. It's true that he loves me, but it's also true that people's hearts are fickle.
You're awake. Do you feel better now? Why didn't you tell me about your low blood sugar?
I've donated my blood. Don't forget your promise.
Are you that eager?
Yes.
She still can't stand Tina. In that case, I'll give her what she wants. I won't go back on my word. However, you'll have to wait until Tina recovers.
Sure.
Where are you going? The doctor wants you to rest.
I'm getting Andy. Where is he?
He is fine. I've had someone take him home.
Andy? Andy? Why isn't Andy home? Why isn't Andy home? Andy isn't home. Jerry lied to me.
Hello. The number you have dialed is currently unavailable. Please call again later.
The doctor said, you're fine. You just need to rest for a while.
Jerry, I caused you trouble again.
It's okay. You can't do anything you want. I don't always have time to help you. You can't do anything you want. I don't always have time to help you.
I didn't mean to wander around. Wendy looked furious last night. I wanted to talk to her because I didn't want her to argue with you again. Wendy, what are you doing here? Wendy, calm down. I didn't mean to pester Jerry.
What are you on about now? Tina is hurt. Let's talk outside.
Why are you hitting him?
A mistress like you has no right to judge my actions. Jerry, what the hell's Andy?
Are you insane? I had John take him home last night.
Bullshit! Andy isn't home at all!
What?
Jerry, you'd rather accompany Tina than send Andy home in person. Andy is her son. You don't know where he is. You don't deserve to be his dad.
Andy will be fine. Calm down. I'll see John now.
Yeah, Wendy, calm down. I'll call my brother now. Andy will be fine. Hello, John? You drove Andy home in Jerry's car, right? But Wendy said she can't find him. Oh, I see. I got it. My brother drove Andy home in Jerry's car.
Where the hell's Andy?
I'm sorry. My brother is just careless. He parked the car in the garage and left. He forgot to take Andy out of the trunk.
If anything happens to my son, I'll kill you!
Jerry, my brother didn't do it on purpose. You know that. My brother's unreliable. I shouldn't have asked him to take Andy home. Wendy, a housewife like you doesn't deserve him. Keep fighting with him, and I will eventually be his wife.
Andy. You trusted Tina and handed Andy over to John. Don't pretend to be a good father now! Spare him! Don't pretend to be a good father now! Hey, miss, please save my son. Please save him.
Doctor, save my son. Doctor, you must save my son. Nothing can happen.
We'll do our best.
Wendy, are you okay?
Jerry! Jerry!
Honey!
Jerry!
Miss, save my wife. Please, hurry! Someone! Wendy, you're too thin. You need to eat more. Please don't leave. Someone! Anyone! Please save my wife! Please! Please save my wife! Please!
Andy, I'm sorry. I was small. I should have given up on him sooner.
Wendy, you can't beat me.
I can handle anything you throw at me. How dare you put Andy in the trunk? You're inhumane!
Wendy, calm down.
Wendy, if you're upset, you can hit me. Just don't hit Jerry.
Wendy, calm down.
Wendy, if you're upset, you can hit me. Just don't hit Jerry.
You want a beating? Where's Granny?
Wendy!
You better pray to Andy's friend. Otherwise, I won't let you off the hook.
Wendy, Andy is fine. Don't move. Your hand is bleeding.
Jerry!
Kate!
Hale. Mrs. Hale. Mr. Andy, it's fine.
Jerry. Let's get a divorce. Jerry. Let's get a divorce.
What did you say?
After one more day, we'll have been together. For 5 years. In the past 5 years, I've helped you start your own business, managed your company, and had a son with you. I don't owe you anything. I don't want anything you owe me. Jerry, let's get a divorce.
If you don't like Tina, I can send her away from the company. Andy is fine now. Everything has been resolved, so why are you still fighting?
I want a divorce. I don't need any of the company's shares and assets. I just want Andy.
I won't approve of this. No way in hell.
You promised you'd agree to anything I wanted as long as I donated my blood. Remember, you made an oath. I could donate my blood to Tina, but you have to do something for me.
Okay. I swear, I'll keep the promise I made to you. Otherwise, I'll live my life in solitude and regret. You've tricked me from the start. Wendy, why can't you be honest with me?
I wanted to wait until my lawyer was done with the divorce papers. But now, I can't wait any longer. Jerry, I wish you and Tina a long and happy life together.
No way!
Jerry! My legs hurt! Can you call a doctor over? My legs hurt! Jerry! My legs hurt! Can you call a doctor over? My legs hurt!
Let go of him.
Jerry!
Cade, take her back to her ward.
No, Jerry!
Come on, Miss Sutton.
Jerry!
Andy is fine now. I've sent Tina away. What more do you want from me?
I want a divorce.
No way in hell!
You made an oath. You'll suffer if you go back on your word.
Then so be it. I'm willing to pay the price.
You're insane.
You've been with me for 5 years. You helped me start a business. You've been with me since I was still desolate. You even worked as a hostess to help me run my business. Didn't you do all of that to make me successful? Now that I'm successful, do you really want to divorce me?
You knew how much I loved you, yet you still did this to me.
I've provided you with the best. Even when you lied that your parents had died, I played the fool. Don't I treat you well enough?
Not anymore, Jerry. Goodbye.
Marriage is between two people. You can't divorce me if I don't agree to this.
Who says she can't?
Wendy, we're here to take you home.
My daughter can go anywhere she wants and do whatever she wants. No one can stop her.
Miss Jensen, I am sorry for what you've been through.
Wendy, don't worry. We'll always be by your side.
Mom, let's go.
Wendy! Remember this. I won't always forgive your stubbornness.
Shut your mouth. We have always pampered the heiress of the Jensens. Yet she's shedding tears for you. Instead of cherishing her, you're threatening her.
The heiress of the Jensens doesn't need your forgiveness.
Heiress? The Jensens? Who are you people?
I'm Wendy's father, the chairman of Perlia Group.
The company in Gendelberg?
That's right. He is the chairman of Perlia Group, the richest man in Gendelberg.
You don't deserve Wendy. From the beginning, I knew you weren't a good match for her. You are a poor man without parents, even if you're smart and successful. You don't know how to love your family.
But Wendy loved you. She willingly left home and bet with us that you'd love her forever. For 5 years, our precious daughter has suffered by your side. But you treated her terribly.
Wendy.
Don't say her name. You don't deserve it.
Is that why you lied to me? Is that why you said you couldn't see your parents like me?
Yeah. I made a bet with them. I bet that you'd be successful and loyal to me over these 5 years. By the way, today is the last day of our bet. I was so close to winning the bet. I could have told my parents that. They lost our little bet. Because my husband loved me.
You didn't lose the bet. There's really nothing between me and Tina.
Even if you haven't done anything, your actions speak for themselves. You aren't aware of the emotional pain. Your actions have cost someone. You aren't a good husband or a good father. The Jensen family's lawyer will give you the divorce papers. Jerry, let's end this nicely. Dad, Mom, let's go.
Wendy! 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 Wendy, I'm sorry. I won't let you go.
Wendy, what's wrong?
Don't tell me. You feel bad for that bastard.
Guys, don't worry. I won't ever regret my decision. I just remembered one more important thing I must do. Help me take care of Andy.
Okay, the bodyguards will tag along.
That's right. I won't let my daughter suffer anymore. Not even a little bit.
Okay.
Be careful.
Tina, I may have lost, but you're not the winner here. Anyone who hurts Andy must pay.
He'll be leaving the hospital soon. Won't Mr. Hale be suspicious?
He won't. My legs are hurt from that accident. They're just not that serious. Even if he knew I left the hospital to see him, he'd just believe that it was because I loved him.
There's no need for you to go back to work so soon. Why don't you rest more? Are you stupid?
You're so narrow-minded. Wendy finally agreed to divorce Jerry. I must quickly take her place as his wife.
Will things go well? Will anything go wrong?
Shut it! Don't be a jinx. I've been through a lot to reach this point. I won't fail.
Okay. Let's go. Mr. Hale, these are the second divorce papers Mr. Hale's lawyer has sent.
Take them away. Tell her I won't divorce her.
Mr. Hale, in the last agreement, she only wanted custody of Andy, but in this agreement, she wants half of your real estate. Mr. Hale even said, if you refuse to sign in this one, she'll take half of the company's shares in the next agreement.
Sure. Ask her to talk to me herself.
Mr. Hale prefers a softer approach. Besides, you've been together for many years. You just need to coax her a little. I'm sure she'll return to your side.
Got it.
Mr. Hale, I'm going back to work.
There's no way. She wants to divorce me.
Mr. Jensen, Mrs. Jensen, and Miss Jensen, we've sent the divorce papers to him. He still refuses to sign them. He finally regrets his actions, huh? It's still too late. He must divorce her, no matter what!
What else did he say?
He said, if you want a divorce, you have to talk to him yourself. If you still want to divorce him, he doesn't mind giving you half of the company's shares. Hey, Tina, what are you doing here?
Barry, I'm Jerry's personal assistant. I must be here. My legs are hurt, but I can't always take advantage of his kindness and cause trouble for him.
Mr. Cordova said Mr. Hale has transferred you another branch. Didn't you know?
Jerry has transferred me to another branch?
Yeah. He released a notice this morning. Everyone knows about it now.
Tina, Mr. Hale used to treat you like his sister. Did you have a fight with him?
Actually, it's not my fault. It's Wendy's. I happened to see something I shouldn't have seen. When Jerry saw me, he was probably reminded of what Wendy did, so he transferred me. Wendy has been having an affair with an old man. That old man even sent her messages, say that he'd take her home. It puts Jerry on the spot. He's been trying to divorce her.
How can Mrs. Hale do this?
Mr. Hale works hard to support her, yet she still cheated on him. How heartless of her.
She isn't his wife. She's just a fickle bitch who hooks up with everyone. She isn't his wife. She's just a fickle bitch who hooks up with everyone. Jerry will divorce her eventually.
I didn't want to tell you about what Wendy did, but I don't want you to misunderstand me. What's up with you guys?
What are you doing?
You couldn't see what I did. Maybe I was too fast.
Huh?
Can you see what I did now?
Stop! Don't hit me!
I still have unfinished business with you two. You served yourself up on a silver platter.
Wendy, if you're upset, you can hit me in private. If you hit me here, you'll just put Jerry on the spot.
If you hit my sister again, you won't get a single penny when my brother-in-law divorces you.
Is that so? Jerry and I haven't divorced yet. But you already call yourselves his family. You're openly admitting that you're being a mistress.
I'm not a mistress. I only see Jerry as my brother.
Why are you all standing here? Get back to work!
Jerry! I don't know why Wendy is upset. She's taking it out on me again.
Wendy, you're here. You're just throwing a tantrum, right?
Wendy, I don't know what I should do or say to appease you.
You don't have to do anything, Tina. I just want you behind bars. You don't have to do anything, Tina. I just want you behind bars.
What? You want me to put the baby in the trunk? Okay, I got it. Even if he doesn't die, his life will be in danger. When Wendy fights with you, you'll eventually take her place as Jerry's wife.
Tina, you did that on purpose!
Tina, I didn't expect you to be this cruel.
That's illegal.
Tina, my lawyer has given the evidence to the police. You should turn yourself in before dark.
Jerry, this is a misunderstanding. I swear, I don't want to go to jail. I beg you, help me one last time, Jerry.
Tina, you're the one who's been lying to me.
Jerry, I only did that because I love you. I want to be closer to you. I don't want to go to jail. Please help me, Jerry.
That's right. Didn't you say that Tina is like a sister to you? Look at her. Do you really want her behind bars?
Tina, your true colors are disgusting.
I'm disgusting? Me? What about you? You're the same. If you hadn't given me the chance to get close to you, I wouldn't have stayed by your side. When you took me home under the pretense of seeing me as your sister, didn't you think that I had feelings for someone like you? Jerry, I may be cruel, but you're no better than me!
Tina and John Sutton, come with me. You've been charged with attempted murder.
Jerry, Wendy won't forgive me. I'm the only one who'll love you. Jerry!
Enough. Stop watching us. Get back to work.
I've dealt with Tina. It's your turn. Sign it.
I never thought about starting anything with Tina.
I've decided to let him go. But when I see his eyes, it reminds me of how much he loved me back then. However, it's too late. I can't change the things now.
You know very well that you have no right to ask me to stay after you let Tina hurt Auntie.
我把残缺的温柔给了你。
You earn so little a month, but you still have to pay for the loans and raise the children. We've been married for a year, but you've never bought me a necklace. Yet you think I spend too much? You call yourself a man?
Honey, we have many wedding anniversaries together. Keep your money for your business. Don't spend it on me. As long as I'm with you, I am happy.
Okay.
Have you really loved me? Where were you when I had my baby? You were drinking with your friends. Do you know how scared I was in the operating room? Yet you're calling me whiny? What's the point of a marriage if we don't support each other?
Sir, thank you for letting us work with you.
Your work is important. I'll handle myself. It's okay.
Thank you. Take a look. This is our contract.
Careful the delivery. She's having her baby.
Bottoms up, everyone. Don't you have anything else to say? You can even curse at me, like everyone else.
May we never meet again.
带走我的思念，流浪成的烟火，泡沫。
Jerry, your love will always be fickle. No matter how hard I try, I can't keep you by my side. In that case, I don't need you anymore. Jerry, may we never meet again.
看着迂回的伤痕，却不能为你做什么。我恨我，躲在永夜背后，找微光的出口，生生你我离别无着。每一道岁月的疼
I don't want to part ways with you. Wendy! I don't want to say goodbye!
Mr. Hale, you... Since that car accident 6 years ago, you've been having headaches and forgetting a lot of things. I wonder, when will you recover?
The doctor said, I'll be fine. It won't affect my work. It doesn't matter if I recover.
Mommy, Grandma and Grandpa said you don't like the city. Why are you back here?
I'm here to do something important, of course.
But Grandma and Grandpa said you're the most important thing. Your happiness is the most important thing.
But I also have people I care about, and I want them to be happy.
Wendy, why did you leave for 6 years? You didn't even take your ring with you.
Jerry.
My business is successful, and my company is a listed one now. I won't let you suffer again. I'll help you put it on. No matter how upset you are, you can't take it off again.
What's wrong with you? We already divorced each other.
Why would we divorce each other?
We've been divorced for 6 years.
No way. We love each other. We wouldn't divorce each other.
Mommy, I'm scared.
Wendy, is this our son?
Baby. Andy, what's wrong?
Daddy.
Hey. Hey.
Be careful now. Come on, be careful.
Baby, who is he?
Someone insignificant. Honey, let's go. I've looked up this restaurant. The food here is great. I booked a room.
Okay. Mr. Hale, you and Miss Jansen had gotten a divorce 6 years ago.
She loves me so much. She wouldn't divorce me.
She has remarried. Mr. Hale, you can't disturb her anymore. Otherwise, she'll hate you even more.
She won't hate me. There's no way.
Mr. Hale.
I can't believe this. I can't!
Sir, I'll get some medicine.
I can donate my blood to Tina, but you have to do something for me.
Okay.
I want you to make an oath. Swear that you won't break your promise. Otherwise, you'll live your life in solitude and regret.
Mommy, is Daddy the most important person you're talking about?
Yeah. We have to accompany him for a family interview. After all, the three of us are a family.
Yeah. There's Dad, there's Mommy, and me. The three of us are a family. Then, when will we go home? I miss it.
We'll go home after your dad finishes his negotiations. Let's go.
Mr. Hale, we've been following her for 2 days. I'm sure you'll believe it now. Miss Jansen is already married. And she's also living a happy life. Mr. Hale, it's been 6 years. It's time to move on.
I'm forever stuck in the times when I loved her the most. Yet she has already left my life. She's married to someone else. She has a family with someone else. Even our child is calling another man his father.